علما.
Now, the next thing, we'll try to understand some of the BGP states, because the BGP protocol will go through several states. So the ideal state is the first stage of the process, which is basically, we can say like it is waiting to initiate the session. So it's not going to initiate the session, or it's not going to initiate the neighborship or to start the event. It is basically waiting to initiate the TCP connection with the neighbor, like in a waiting state, we can say, more kind of waiting stage. In that waiting stage, it may end up listening to those messages, whatever is received from the neighbor. And probably the waiting state, it depends on multiple things. Like if everything is okay, that's fine. Or there is a something called connection retry timer, which is default to 60 seconds. So which basically means that if there is any kind of error means if there is any problem or if there is any misconfigurations or if there is any kind of issue with the BGP neighbors, this will cause the BGP to return to the ideal time. So most of the time, it may end up to return to the ideal time. And in that ideal time, it will again wait for 60 seconds. And after 60 seconds, again, it will retry to connect, which means it will move to the connect state where it will again try to establish the connection. So the ideal time is something, is a kind of a waiting time. It is going to wait for 60 seconds before the timer decrements to 0. Again, it will try to connect. And that stage, we call it as an ideal stage. Okay, so ideal stage is most likely an ideal stage where it will try to initiate the connection, but again, it will wait for that timer to go to 0 before it try to establish the connection, before it goes to the connect stage. Okay. And if it is not connecting, again, it will wait for 60 seconds. Again, it will try new connection again after 60 seconds. So that waiting time, we call it as an ideal state. Now, the next stage, state, we can say the BGP state. We call it as a connect state. Now, the connect state, BGP is trying to establish the connection with a remote peer. And there are two possibilities here, which means the router 2 is trying to establish the connection with router 3 or the router 1, any neighbor. And there are two possibilities. Either the connection will be successful. So if it is successful, then it will go to the next stage called OpenSent. And if it is not successful, again, it will go to the active state, back to the ideal state as well. So now let's try to see in this, what happens is in the connect state, it is going to initiate a TCP connection, a three-way handshake process. This is going to initiate maybe a router 2 or router 3, whichever the router. The BGP session will be established. And then it is going to send out an open send message to the neighbor. And then it's going to send out a request or open send message, we call it as. And then it is going to wait for the next step. Okay. Now in this stage, what will happen is there are two possibilities. If it is successful, then it will go to the next stage called open send state, where it will wait for the confirmation from the remote neighbor. And we call this stage as open state. Okay. And during this time, again, you can see there is a connection retry timer, which is generally the 60 seconds. So the connection retry timer will complete, means there is a kind of a waiting time again before it changes to active or before it changes to ideal. Okay. So depending upon the connection type, depending upon the reason, it will either go to the ideal state or the active state or go to the next state. Now the next stage, you can see the next stage is the open send stage. Now before we go to the open send stage, as I said, in the case of connect state, it will initiate a TCP connection on port number 179. That is something you have to remember. So always it uses the port number 179 and the local port will be a random port. And if the connection is established, you will see the state as established. So you can always use the show TCP brief command to verify the state in general. Now, the next option, you can see there is something called OpenSent option. So in the case of OpenSent, now in the OpenSent is like the router 1 has sent an OpenSent message and it is waiting for the response. So it's expecting a response from the peer. And while it is doing that, it will also ensure that whatever the response it gets, it has to make sure that both the BGP neighbors has to run the same versions. Then only the neighborship will form, and ensure that the AS number configuration is correct. Like if I'm using 500, 600 here, then the remote AS should be 600, local AS should be 500, like that. The AS number configuration, the IP address configuration, or the reachability, or if you configure any kind of security parameters like the password, all those things will be verified. And if these configurations are same or if it is correct, then only the neighborship session will go ahead. Okay. So if everything is okay, then it will move to the next stage called OpenConfirm state. Okay. So in the case of OpenConfirm state, like I said, there are two possibilities here. If it is successful, it will go to the next stage. And in case if there is any kind of error means if there is any problem, then it will end up sending a notification message indicating that there is a misconfiguration. You might have seen a notification message. If you misconfigure the AS number, it will simply send a notification message and move back to the idle state. Or if there is any kind of TCP TCP connection, if it receives any kind of disconnect message, it will change the status to active. Again, now assuming that the configurations are correct, assuming that there is no problem or there's no error, it will move to the open confirm message. Now, open confirm message is basically where the BGP is going to wait for the notification message or the keepalive message from the peer, which means OpenSent message is being sent. Now it is waiting for the confirm. So it's just like waiting for the keepalive message. That is like a confirmation from the peer. Okay, so OpenSent is just like a request. Confirm is a reply that, okay, I confirm that you are my neighbor. And that is only possible when the configurations are correct, AS numbers are correct, and also the parameters has to match all those conditions if it matches. Now, once the neighborship is formed, let's say once it confirms the neighborship, then there will be a keepalive messages exchanged. So there will be a keepalive messages receiving from the peer. And once you have the keepalive, then it will change the state to the established state. Established state is the next stage. That is something it will do. And in case if there is any problem, then it will simply send a notification message saying that the AS number is mismatch or some issue. Then it will again go back to the ideal state or the active state again. Okay, where it will simply stop the neighborship. Okay. Now, assuming that the confirm message has been received, the keepalives are being established. Now, you will see established state. So you can verify always with a command called show TCP brief, which will show you the connections established between the neighbor addresses and the port numbers, and you will see the connection as established. So when you see established, it's basically the BGP sessions are fully established. That's what it is. Established means the BGP sessions are established, which means there is a keepalive messages being exchanged between them. And also there is a notification messages which are being exchanged. And also it's going to maintain the session, and in case if there is any kind of error or if there is any kind of reachability issues, it's going to end up out from the established state. It will go back to the ideal stage again. Because if there is any connectivity problem or if there is any issue, again, established state will be removed and it will go back to the ideal state again, where it will again try out for re-establishing the neighborship. So established state is something what you expect where the neighborship is formed and the routing information is being exchanged. Messages are being sent and maintaining the neighbor session and all these things. Now, finally, there is one more state called the active state. Now, you'll see the active state. Now, the active state is something where the BGP is actually trying to establish the connection. So mostly when it initiates the connection in the connect state, and if everything is okay, it will send out an OpenSend message, right? So when it is sending an OpenSend message, there is a possibility that the neighborship may not end up established because there is a misconfiguration or other things. There is a possibility that the neighborship might not be successful as expected. So if it is successful, it will go to the OpenSend message, or if it is not successful, it will move to the idle state. So in the active state, Basically it is going to actively trying. We can say like it is actively trying to establish the neighborship, and it is doing the attempt. It is trying to attempt whatever the TCP connection fails, it will try to reattempt. Again, the default timer is like 4 minutes or 4 minutes total. There will be a 60 seconds of retry timer, and there will be 180 seconds of hold on timer. It is going to wait, and it will again try to re-establish the connection. And during that process, it will be an active state where it will continuously try to establish the neighborship for every period of time. Like the default hold time is 4 minutes.